This is Cousin Cassius Rifle TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're in New York City, head of James DeGale's unification clash with Badu Jack. With me, well, it was an hour press conference. I have to say, the star of the show today, your 9 minutes he was on now, or however long he was on now, it was quite breathtaking.
Who then, Elby? Oh, me? It's the Eddie Hearn show, isn't it? I've had a couple of weeks off, a couple of weeks away, and I feel...
You were full Brent mode today.
I know, wasn't I?
It was great. People can watch that anyway and make their own opinion about it.
Listen, I think it's a great fight. It's easy to talk about a fight like this because it's a great fight. And actually, so is Pedraza against Gervonta Davis. I'm excited. I'm really excited for the year ahead. Really feel good. I feel rested. I feel motivated. And yeah, I've got a buzz in my step and I'm excited. And actually, when I came off the stage, I had 4 fighters in the room come up to me and asked to have a meeting with me while I'm here because they want to sign with me. And one of them was an Olympian. So I think we need to set up an office in America, Cougie.
Possibly.
Smash it up out here, mate.
Possibly.
I mean, like, I can take on like Richard Schaefer and you can take on Sekbak.
What? Let's not go there.
Are you better than Sekbak? Like, what?
No,
you know, like on size? Hasn't he done 400 million
He's
views?
the pioneer of our industry.
God.
He is.
Oh.
He done it before anyone else done it.
Oh, Sekbak.
No, I'm just giving credit where it's due.
Ellie, you're the pioneer.
He is. You know how you looked up to people like Chris Eubank and things like that?
Yeah.
Well, you know. Anyway. Whenever I interview James DeGale and interview you, but more so DeGale, he's always like, yeah, me and Eddie are cool, and there's always that, but...
Well, I watched his interview yesterday. He said, me and Eddie are cool, but if I lost, he wouldn't be interested.
Which is kind of true.
Yeah, not entirely. I'd have a lot less interest. Well, you would, wouldn't you?
What about doing it for the fighters?
Listen,
getting them back on track?
If James DeGale lost, by the way, he ain't losing. But obviously, if he wins, he's a unification superstar, and if he loses, there's loads of big fights out there for him, but he's not going to be as big a star. He's not stupid, James. In fact, you know what I've been thinking about James DeGale? Since I watched that interview of him yesterday, he's seasoned now. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a big night for him, but it's not an overwhelming night for him. He's been around, he's seen it all, he knows the business. He's dealt with all the different promoters. He's been with like 4 different promoters. So he knows the game inside out. And the fact is that we're cool. I like James DeGale. We get on very well. He excites me. Being around him, he's got good energy. Do you know what I mean? And I think I could make him massive in the UK and make him a lot more money than he's making out here. And I know he wants a piece of that and he wants to work with me to do that in the UK. But none of that matters. The only thing that matters is Saturday night. Because he's got to beat Badu Jack. And I said to him, the most important part of this fight is the beginning, the middle and the end. Don't switch off for 1 round. If he doesn't switch off, he shouldn't lose a round against this guy. He's too skillful. And that's what I said in the speech. His style is like, styles make fights, but there isn't a style where you go, that style's terrible for James DeGale. Because his style's terrible for everyone. Like, what can you see Badu Jack doing against James DeGale?
It's a pretty strong statement to say he's not going to lose a round.
Yeah, I think he shouldn't lose a round. If he's switched on for every round, he shouldn't lose a round. What's happening, my Kazakh friends?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, we've done it already, haven't we? I've already bigged him up. We'll do it on the UK as well.
Yeah.
This is a bad mofo from Kazakhstan. 11-0
11-0
with 10 knockouts. Show me fists. Show me fists. Look at these. These are bad man Kazakh fists. They put people to sleep.
Okay.
Можно сказать опять пару слов?
Can you please, for his, can you repeat just because...
You didn't get it? Right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Right. Okay, you ready? You ready? You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone watching in Kazakh, you people are bad mofos. You're dangerous, you've got concrete fists, you put people to sleep. Everyone knows about Gennady Golovkin. He's one of the most famous boxers in the world. He's a bad man. Now you got this dude, 11-0, 10 knockouts. He's putting people to sleep as well. He's the Kazakh bad man. He's ripping up the scene in 2017. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Nice
much.
one.
Thank you.
See you later, boys.
Eddie here, he is boxer, and we wanna ask him, looking for him manager. Maybe can you give for maybe something help him a little bit?
We'll
or
see.
maybe,
We'll talk at the weigh-in, yeah, and at the fight.
Yeah.
We do this and then we'll have a chat.
champ. Maybe can you give?
I don't have business. You got a card?
You have phone number?
Wait 5 minutes. Let me finish this.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll
Thank
talk.
you, thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you.
No worries, mate. No worries. Imagine if he wasn't even a fighter and they were just doing it as a joke.
That'd be even more hilarious. So, just clarify for me. Winner of this fight must face Callum Smith.
Correct.
Within
Immediate negotiations.
Yeah, within what time period?
What they'll do is they'll do immediate negotiations, 28 days, and then purse bids after that within 90 days.
We're hoping, and we are very hopeful, it will be James DeGALE. If it is Badou Jack, Smith will obviously have to travel here.
Not necessarily. Oh ye of little faith. Badou Jack might vacate the belt. He ain't gonna win.
Okay.
As long as
A level playing field.
yeah, and listen, the New York Commission is very, very good. The judges are excellent. As long as they scored a fight exactly how I scored a fight, it won't be a problem.
That's a good way of putting it. Right, a lot has happened.
Yeah.
A lot has happened. Let's talk about, where should we start? Let's talk about Ricky Burns against Julius Indongo.
Yes.
Fucking hard fight.
It's an hard fight to make. Everybody in the world wanted to fight Julius Indongo. Not because he's not a good fighter, but because he's a champion that's accessible. So who's after him? Rancis Bartholomew, Adrian Broner, Terence Crawford. Fighters in the UK making offers to get him. Troyansky rematch. We got it done.
You're here.
We got it done. April the 15th, the
at the
Hydro.
Hydro,
Ricky Burns finally gets his chance to unify the division after years of trying. Very tough fight. Very, very tough fight. I haven't seen the odds yet.
No, I haven't actually, sorry.
Let's have a look. Keep talking, but I'm interested.
What happened to
know.
Malignaggi?
Malignaggi, we kind of agreed terms, kind of. I sent them a contract. They never come back to me. But in the meantime, I emailed him and said, listen, we're talking to Ndongo. Do you know what? I actually think that it was a blessing because I don't think Paulie should make £140. And I think maybe a couple of weeks out might have been one of them where it's like you get the phone call and say, listen, we've got a problem with the weight. So everything happens for a reason.
Of course. Who else is going to be on the bill in Glasgow?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Just literally announced it. I think tickets go on sale in a couple of weeks, so working on that. Obviously we announced Crolla Linares.
Yeah.
Tickets are absolutely flying. They're up about 30% compared to the last one, which is great.
You announced your whole show on the 25th of March.
Yeah. Gavin McDonald gets a shot, chance to win a WBC world title. It's unbelievable. Really tough fight. See the odds for that one as well. Against Ray Vargas. Yeah, absolutely flying, really. Aren't we?
See your little poster, your little first quarter for Sky
looking
Sports.
good, isn't it?
Looking strong, yeah. What's the deal with Campbell's opponent?
What do you mean?
Well, what's the deal? I thought he was going to rematch Mendy.
Yeah, Mendy's like, it's not that he either don't want the fight or he wants like 6 figures to fight Campbell, which is just ridiculous. This kid's good, this Mexican. He's just got to keep Campbell moving. I want him to fight for a world title at the end of the summer. I might make the Cardle fight after this.
Is it? Why couldn't you have had that for the 25th of March?
Because Scotty's going to box around February, March time as well, win the Lonsdale belt outright, and then fight Campbell, maybe.
What have you got in February?
Sorry, March.
March?
Yeah.
You got nothing in February, have you?
Only the whole show.
The whole
Yeah.
I thought that was March.
No, February.
February 25th? Is it really?
March 25th Crolla.
Oh.
Mate, get with it.
Got confused then. Ah, right, gotcha. Okay.
What else?
Let's talk Pacquiao. Let's talk Kell Brook. Let's talk Jeff Horn.
Yeah.
First of all, bit of a funny one, isn't it? In
What,
Brisbane. Jeff Horn against Pacquiao.
He's become like, Manny's become a little bit like the Harlem Globetrotters. It's a bit like an act where the promoter phones up and says, right, do you want him to come to your country, do a little show? How much you want to pay him? This is the price. You pay me, we'll come. So So anyone that can find the money can get Pacquiao. So when I spoke to Bob, I phoned Bob Arum to say, what about Brooke Pacquiao in America? So I phoned him up and said, Bob, Kell Brook, blah, 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 unification, blah, blah, what do you think? And he said to me, I love it. I said, Eddie, I love the fight. I love the fight. How much you gonna pay Manny? I went, no, Bob, we'll come over there. How much you wanna pay Kell Brook? No. You put the money together, we'll come. And then he's saying about Australia. Obviously, the problem is when you got someone like Jeff Horn making, I don't know, $500,000 or $1 million max, it's a lot easier to pay the money to get Manny Pacquiao. But you've got to pay Kell Brook big money as well. So, can we get the money together? Maybe. Now we're talking about an October fight. We're working on those numbers.
So what will it go? Khan and Pacquiao?
Well, wouldn't that be nice? You've got to get the Khan fight first.
So has Khan come out and said that Brook should fight Spence, obviously retain his title, and then they'll fight? Is that a quote that Khan said?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, look, Kell's here, so you get a chance to talk to him tomorrow.
But you know more than Kell.
Yeah, but I think that Kell Brook should move to 154 pounds. For me, there is no point. Like, if you're a better fighter at 154 pounds, why deplete yourself to make 147? Amir Khan will only fight Kell Brook at 147. Very smart, because he knows he's got a better chance, right? So, but if that's what it takes to get the Amir Khan fight, okay, I understand. Now, do we fight Errol Spence at 147 pounds? Very tough fight. Kell's got to boil himself down to make the weight. Or can we manoeuvre a world title shot at 154 pounds? Can we fight Pacquiao? There's all these things to consider. But Kell's a boxer. See, Kell, when I had a meeting with Kell, he says, I don't want to vacate my title. But then you're going to fight at welterweight. It's so hard for you to make, yeah, but I'm not vacating. What, and then go into a fight, struggle in that fight because you couldn't make the weight right, or not as good as you could make it at 154, and then lose to someone like Errol Spence, maybe, and then what? So this next move is really, really important. Really important.
Hunch feeling, what will he do and what will you do as a team? Because the Khan Brook talks don't sound very optimistic.
No, I mean, look, we had another meeting on Wednesday, and there's a lot of money on the table, but it's a case of Amir Khan's going to have to take a deal that he probably doesn't like, and Kell Brook is going to have to take a deal that he doesn't actually like either. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of situation. But that's the same with Hay Bellew. They had to do that, both of them, and Frampton Quigg. They both thought they should be getting more. Everybody thought they should be getting more. But don't let it pass you by, and that goes for both of them. Now, why have a warm-up fight? Amir got knocked out, Kell got stopped, Kell got a fractured eye. He had surgery. I don't need a warm-up. Let's go. May the 20th, May the 27th. Optimistic. Listen, at least we're having meetings and actually looking at venues and talk, you know, I mean, but...
So, what's the chances if, say Khan and Brook is going to happen, do they have to get an exception from the IBF
no,
regarding...
I think if we stay at welterweight, we either fight Errol Spence or we fight Amir Khan. Now, we may not be able to fight Khan for the title, but that wouldn't get in the way. If the Khan fight came, I don't care if it was for that belt, like, we'd do it, you know? So, but we'll see.
Okay. What other news have you got? Rest of the Joshua tickets go on sale Monday.
Yeah. Well, Fight Pass tomorrow. Yeah, we've got Fight Pass allocation.
Friday,
and then general sale on Monday. What else? Burns and Dongo just announced. We've got May shows coming up to be announced for Birmingham. Cleverly Bramer rematch to be announced shortly. Might drop a new signing next week. We've got 2 or 3 going to be dropping soon. Maybe one next week.
the Olympian you keep getting photographed with, that one, yeah?
Who?
Big L.
Lawrence?
Yeah.
I'm just friendly with Lawrence. We ain't signed him yet.
Oh, yeah.
That's the truth. Birmingham in May. Chisora White rematch.
Possibly.
Maybe. Right, so these are a couple of heavyweight fights that I want. Before I do this, right? So. Okay, so the odds for Gavin McDonald's 6-4, Ray Vargas is 8-15, and then you got Linares is 8-15, Croller's 6-4. Joshua's 2-5 to beat Klitschko. Yeah. Kell Brook's 4-6 to beat Khan. Oh, they haven't put the. Yeah, they haven't put it up yet. Anyway, so these are two heavyweight fights I want to make. Well, obviously the rematch is, you know, White Chisora's a good one to make as well. Dillian White against Deontay Wilder. Come on, I want to do Wilder against Joshua, right? Wilder's having his comeback fight in February. Nice, easy little tick over for him. Then let's fight Dillian White in May. It's a great fight to build a Joshua fight. It's a proper test for him. That's one. The other one is Luis Ortiz against Jarrell Miller.
Yeah.
I said to Stephen Espinoza, do you like that fight? Do you like that fight, Stevie baby? He said, I love that fight, Eddie baby. So,
Okay.
that's one to look at.
Dillian White's relinquished the British.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Sam Sexton, you know, no disrespect to Sam Sexton, but
I had something else to ask you. So,
Derry O'Hara.
Derry O'Hara.
Great, I'll tell you what, Derry's quotes just absolutely crack me up. Good fight.
Yeah. Chief support for your show?
No, we're working on that. I think we've got 2 more title fights to announce. We've got some great young talent on there as well, a couple of debuts. So
Your new signings, yeah. Oh yeah, you know you said you had a little interest in the Eubank card. Obviously John Ryder
Yeah.
against Adam Etches. Good fight, isn't it?
Good fight, yeah.
That bill actually ain't too bad.
No, it's a good, I mean,
Like the undercard.
yeah, it's a decent Saturday night fight night. Yeah, I saw the pay-per-view fight price, I think it's now halved.
$12.95.
$9.95, I think.
Oh, gone down again.
Don't know, but it has to because they're getting so much stick. I think they nearly pulled it, but I don't know. I mean, I see Reynold Quinlan's tweets. I'm not even sure if he's going to fight. But listen, I guess the circus is interesting for people to watch.
How many buys is it though? Your pay-per-view knowledge and experience.
If it was on Sky, 100,000 buys.
If it was on Sky.
Yeah.
How many did you do on ITV then?
50. He'll only. Do you think Eubank's going to tell you how many buys it done?
Yeah, but surely
He'll
you
tell
can
you it
find
done
out.
7 million.
Yeah, but surely you can find out.
Yeah, we'll know, but
You know, and we'll let the.
I just think,
the
you imagine
people
if it was on ITV1. That would have been a move, but listen, it's, I've still got him on mute on Twitter, so although someone atted me into something, and I went on his timeline, he's lost the plot. It's like,
He wants a face-off with you.
what, on a Sky Sports show?
I don't know. He just wants a
Of course
face-off.
he does. He's got no. He's got to try and promote it. He's got no promoter. So, what he's trying to do, and he's wind everyone up and get involved in a. I don't know, he's still on mute, so.
Take him off mute.
Come on. Painful.
All right, what are you doing now then?
Got meetings.
HBO and Showtime.
Just HBO tonight,
Okay.
and a couple of fighters, US fighters.
Yeah. Big play.
Well, they lived
Yeah.
the dream, didn't they?
I think that even Floyd was baffled by your speech today. It was great. It's good. Watch out for it.
All right.
All right, Eddie, and thanks for all to IFL TV. We'll catch you at the weigh-in tomorrow.
Yes, bro.
Yes, bro.